Looking pretty good here. All right.
Wait.
Danny, I got it. Sorry, Daddy.
Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Or not on the road. On the internet.
Woo!
What do we got going on here? Hey, gang. How's everyone doing out there? You guys good?
You.
Hey,
Yeah.
good.
All right. Everyone's connection. Everyone's there. Everyone's got a beer. Perfect. Actually, I don't have a beer tonight. Actually, we're almost locked down, and I ran out of beer, which goes to show you how dedicated I am to making this show with you guys tonight. No time for beer. I only have water.
Have you got Corona, Ella?
No,
No, I got Cornish Gold.
Cornish
Oh,
Gold.
that's alright then. What a relief.
Okay, let's get started. You guys ready? Break a leg.
Yeah.
See you back in a second.
Good.
Oops. Looking for one thing here. There it is. Yeah, sorry guys. Forgot one thing. Now I got it. All good. Yeah, so here we are. Almost under lockdown again. Here we go. More streams.
Yay.
Yeah.
Crazy. Getting crazy. Getting crazy. Let's see. I just want to introduce all of you. There's some big show tonight. So we have on our show, on our little internet show, we have some really great stuff tonight. We got Shake the Geek, which sounds either like cruel to some poor child in high school that you didn't like, or some really slang thing that means something in some part of the country.
Yeah.
Ronan MacManus joining us. Thank you, Ronan. And then we are Parkas coming in from Bristol.
Hello. Nice.
And Kitty, I'm going to say your name wrong. Actually, I think I might have spelled your name wrong there. I think it's with a
You
M-O-N,
have,
isn't
but
it?
it's okay. I'll let
sorry.
you off.
I'm sorry.
M-O-N, yeah.
M-O-N. I'm
It's
sorry.
a
I
good
apologize.
start. No, it's fine.
Is it Montague or Montague, like Romeo and Juliet?
I know. I've not made it easy for everyone.
Cool. Well, I had just a few things to share with you guys before we get you playing. So the first thing I wanted to share was that I went to a gig last night, a live gig, and it was really good. I know. Check that out.
What with humans in it? and
Humans,
everything?
yeah. Look, I have proof. Check this out. Check this out. A clip. Like, watch this. Wait a second, I'll bring it over.
Hey.
I'll bring it
I
over this way
remember
in a
those.
second.
I remember those days.
Shaky. My hands a little shaky. I was so excited to be in the concert. I couldn't keep my hands still.
Yeah.
The video.
It looks rad, man. It looked well good.
Take back to
Yeah,
when
that's
we were allowed to-
the St. Pancras Old Church,
Yeah.
which is a great venue, really great venue. And in fact,
I like the lighting. It looked
yeah, the
all
lighting
purple
was
and
wicked.
stuff, right?
The lighting was wicked.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to have a gig there ourselves. We're promoting a gig on the 6th of November. So we're just so desperate to get out there. So what we're also going to do is bring our camera kit, and we're going to film it and then make like a digital show out of the performance.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So that's our
Cool.
big adventure.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Who's on the lineup for
That's the way
that?
to do it.
Yeah, the lineup for that show is actually very. So the idea of Camden Live, right? Camden Live is about all the different music that comes through Camden, and it's not just one genre, and it's all the different venues and all different kinds of stuff, and frankly, not even people who have played in Camden, but who want to play in Camden. So we're kind of open and inviting to everybody, and I think the lineup reflects our kind of eclectic taste. So we have a French singer named Victor Marchal who's singing, tremendous voice. He's gonna be the first one up, and then we have a new rock band called Tiffany Twisted, and they've been on the show, and they actually did their first EP. They recorded at Abbey Road Studios, so they got like a real shot with a great EP. And then we have a really exciting performance from a band called Bird Eats Baby, and they call them. It's really hard to describe them. Dark progressive is one way you could try to describe them, but I don't know. They're wild. And Michigan, who's the lead singer, she's a tremendous voice, and she plays wicked piano. And I agreed with the priest that pending that she passes their test, she can play the organ, which she's really excited about.
Awesome.
That'd be awesome.
So we're going to put those tickets up on sale tomorrow. So unfortunately they're expensive, which I feel bad about. We had to charge almost 30 pounds, $27.50, because we can only have a third of the audience and all the equipment and stuff. So,
but it's live music, man, in a venue.
Live music in a venue, so we're going to go for it. So yeah, so that was exciting. That was exciting. So I'm excited about that.
And it's all seated and stuff, is it?
Seated, and they spread everyone out, so they're all the seats. But if you come as a group, you can sit together. And then if you're moving around, you have to put your mask on. But it's quite, you can't really tell from the clip, but it's quite a volumetric space. There's a lot of air, and the doors and windows are all open, so it's about as good as you're going to get. So, but there's no, you can't mosh and you can't dive onto the stage. So, it's getting a little
damn you, COVID.
my band are playing at a place called Moles in Bath, Moles Club. We're playing this Friday there, but I actually went a couple of weeks ago to see my friend's band play there. They're called Beef You Inc, and they're very like post-punk, real energetic music, like start to finish, just like, just go for it, like from the word go. And it's all sit down there as well, obviously at tables and stuff. And it's the most surreal thing I think I've ever had to do, is sit down whilst my flailing around all over the place, like trying to give off as much energy while still like having my bum on this seat.
It's crazy.
It's really, it's crazy, man. It's weird times we're living in. You know what I mean?
So actually, I just realized there's so many of you guys on this show tonight. Maybe you should introduce yourselves so people know who's where.
Sweet.
Yeah, so maybe go clockwise-ish or something. Raise your hand and wave so everyone knows who it is.
Cool.
Where should we start?
Hello. Is this clockwise or is this?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, go that way.
Okay, cool. Hello, everybody. My name is Matt Banks. I'm the singer for We Are Parkas. We're an indie rock / sort of garage rock quartet from Bristol. We've been playing for 5 years now, and I've played everywhere. Obviously, played in Camden quite a few times at the Fiddler's Elbow and the Monarch, which I'm sure you guys would have heard of those.
Monarch's gone. But, they closed that place down.
They have, yeah. It's very, very sad, man. We played one of the last gigs there, which was one of our best, like, as terms of like venues we've played, is one of the best ones. But yeah, it's going to see it go. That hand, sorry, that just came in a minute ago. That's Dara. He's our bass player. But he's a lot more like on it with the technical stuff, so he's in charge of all the.
It's all working now. Don't let him break it. So keep it going.
Yeah. He's just there, like on hand if anything goes awry.
Okay, cool. Okay, we have Ella down below you.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm Ella Crossan. I'm the singer of Shake the Geek. We're a rock band from Devon. And this is it's quite rare that you catch us not just like locked away in the band room together down in Devon, but you've actually caught us when I'm up in London at the moment because I've got an operation coming up. I've got to get my tonsils taken out. So we've had to pre-record our gig. Yeah, so it's gonna be a couple of weeks of not singing, which is gonna be a bit unbearable, but it's for the best, really.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
But yeah, so
When's your
we
operation tomorrow? You
pre-recorded
said your
stuff.
procedure's tomorrow?
It's Thursday,
Okay.
but I have to isolate before, so I can't
Oh,
see
yeah,
the
of
guys,
course.
which is
Right in your mouth, you're gonna-
yeah, it's a bit dodgy.
Well, we got the rest of your band on the line over. Well, the line over.
Yeah.
Should we do that? Yeah.
I'm everyone. Who's
I-
going first?
You go first, bro.
Okay. Okay. We're so polite down here.
Finn. What the fuck?
Oh.
You go first.
All right.
Fletch, you go first.
All right. Hi, I'm Fletch. I'm the bass player, and I also do some backing vocals in Shake the Geek. And yeah, as Ella mentioned, we're from North Devon. So we're from Croyd, and yeah, it's good fun, man.
I was in. Sorry, quick side point. I was in Croyd on holiday earlier, September last month. So I know.
No way.
Nice.
Oh no way! We probably walked
Yeah.
past you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I was there with my family, just seeing the beaches and doing some surfing and
Yeah,
stuff.
man.
It was great. Yeah, it's a lovely
good
place.
one.
Sorry. Yeah.
I was in Exmouth. Just let's say.
Hey,
Oh,
there you go.
pretty close.
All linked.
Obviously, it's obviously the hub of musicians, I guess. I don't know.
It's where it is. It's where it's at. It's where it's at. It's where it's
Where
at.
the action's at.
Maybe.
So you guys.
Oh, we're going on a line. All right, yeah. So I'm Freedom. I play lead guitar in Shake the Geek. Yeah, and we're right now we're in my shed in Croydon. This is going to be converted
Great
into a band room
lighting in
one
the
day.
shed.
but-
It's really good.
No,
lighting,
shit.
The shed looks good.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
just
impressed.
a giant LED up there. But yeah, this is where we are today.
It's working.
And Kitty, where are you? Kitty, where are you? You're not in London, are you?
Hello. I am actually squatting at my parents' house. I've moved home during lockdown. I needed a garden.
Right.
So I'm from London, but I'm in Kent at the moment,
Nice.
making the most of it. Yes. I'm Kitty.
What were you saying, Vic?
Hi, everyone.
And last but not least, Ronan down in the corner.
Well, we didn't get the other guy in the shed. Didn't introduce himself.
I'm sorry. did
Other
I
guy in the
cut you off?
shed. You cut him off and probably said hello.
You guys like chattering away. I'm sorry. I thought you said something.
I'm Finn. I
Go.
play drums.
Sorry, Finn.
There you go.
That
It's
was
the drummer's
worth it.
always forgotten about. The drummer's always forgotten
That's
about.
Drums. Nice one.
Okay, I'm Ronan MacManus. I sing in a band called Brand New Zeros. I also release things under my own name. I used to be a singer in an Irish rock band called Bible Code Sundays, and we were lucky enough to actually play the Roundhouse with Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, wow.
So that's my Camden credentials. But much more, we played the smaller places like Dingwalls and a few Irish pubs around. But now my Brand New Zeros band's like a kind of bluesy kind of rock stuff, guitar-driven stuff. And my solo stuff is depressing singer-songwriter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out for the depressing songs.
Nice. We'll get you guys all singing soon. I had just one little thing to share with you before we get started here. Little intro for some stuff we've done on the website recently. So let me just show this here if I can do this. I'm gonna do it like this. Oh, can I stop that?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so on the website, I had some really interesting stuff this week. So I interviewed Lola Young. And Lola's super cool. She's, I think she's 19 now. And she signed up, got a record deal with with Island. And I had a nice chat with her. She played the Jazz Cafe on Tuesday, I think. Excuse me. And she's got this really amazing neo-soul thing going on. So we had a great chat with her. She has a lot to say. She's a very strong-willed person. She's she's a real pleasure. So check out that little chat with her. And then we have also this pretty wicked video she put up. So she's 19 and she decided for her second video she should be completely nude in the video. So Don't watch that if your mom's around or whatever. Right? What are you watching? I knew that's all you musicians do is watch porn on TV. But no, it's not porn. It's a really nice, really nice music.
You know it too well, John.
She's great. No, she's great. And we've had a lot of neo soul stuff coming through Camden. So we had a really great show at Dingwalls. You know, Ronan, Dingwalls changed its name. It's no longer Dingwalls.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the BBC
Cool.
6 had a show there, and Green Tea Peng played, and I just love her. She's just really awesome. And then we had on the show recently Naya Grace, who played she's from Seattle, but she spent a lot of time in the UK. And she was on the stream maybe a month and a half or so ago. A lot of really amazing neo soul stuff coming out now. I guess the labels are looking for the next Amy Winehouse or the next Adele, because Adele stopped making music. Allegedly has a new album coming out, so who knows? And on the neo soul theme, there was even another guy I interviewed today. This week, a guy named Teo Sound, and there's a great little piece about how Teo got a record deal by hacking the internet. And super cool, a young guy. He left school at 16 and was busking, and then you can read the story about how he got the record deal. It's fantastic. And I had a really nice chat with him. And he's half Scottish and half Nigerian. So we had a really great chat about King Sunny Ade and Fela. But he also turned me on to 3 new contemporary Nigerian musicians who are just absolutely freaking wicked. And in fact, they're so cool that even my kids knew about them. So I was like, hey, have you guys heard of Mr. Easy? And my kids were like, yeah, he's really cool. It's like, all right. They're like, how'd you find out about him? Oh, at this music show.
Cool dad points.
Yeah, they were just like, wow. And I said, do you know about Burner Boy? And they're like, we heard of him, but we never played him. So we actually put that stuff on. It was great.
Does that make you cool, or that other guy are now uncool? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, it makes me cool for sure. Teo's like, this guy is calm, cool. He's had a very tough road in the last year, but he signed with Sony, and that's a big deal. And they're putting him on. Actually, he's in the Jazz Cafe on Thursday. Don't try to buy a ticket because they're all gone. It's a small limited audience, and he's got the record company pushing it, so it's no chance of getting a ticket. So I'm begging to get a ticket. Maybe they'll let me, because I wrote a nice piece about him, but unlikely. The record companies aren't nice like that anymore. They used to be nice like that. I used to work at Polygram Records, and we were nice like that. We were too nice, probably. And also I wanted to share, and we'll get started with the music soon, that we just put up a new Camden Live playlist on Spotify, and I just wanted to share that I put on the first track my new favorite track of the week, which is, of course, from Shake the Geek.
Hey.
Read on my own.
Oh.
Which is really an awesome track. So
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be doing more with the playlist. I realized actually talking from Teo that it's a big deal for musicians to have a good playlist. It helps expose the music.
Yeah.
And I've been sharing it around with our audience, so people really like it and they really appreciate it. I don't know what the limit is of Spotify playlists, but we got 5 hours so far, and we'll keep going for a while.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Really, really good stuff in there. We got a couple tracks from all you guys in there. Some
Uh-huh.
of our favorites. Yeah, there's a lot there. I just put it on. I'm just like, whoa, there's so much great music. Right. Okay. So with that, I thought we'd get started with Shake the Geek, because you guys have some nice clips you gave us. Thank you guys so much for making the effort on that. I know you'd much rather be playing together live, but this is, I got to say, a pretty good second.
Can I just say, just as a side, the fact you guys are all lined up together, I genuinely thought there were just more artists playing tonight, but like you're all on the same.
Like, oh my God, it's going to be hours. I'm never going to get to play.
I was like, yes,
nice.
more guys.
Okay, so I got your clip set up. Ella, do you want to say anything about the first song?
The first song. What is the first? Yes. I'll remember what the first song is now.
I could play it first. You could talk about it afterwards.
No, I can introduce it. I remember what it is. The first one is Beautiful Eyes. This song was a song that I wrote solo like a few years ago, and I would do it like really just acoustically, and then the guys kind of rocked it up, and it's evolved quite a lot. But yeah, it's a made up story song. Which, yeah, like those.
Sounds like a pretty good intro. Let's play it. Get the music going. You guys ready for it?
I'm ready.
Trusted your words, 'cause you spun them so freely. I didn't love you, but I so wanted to, 'cause I fell for your beautiful eyes. I fell for your beautiful eyes. Now it's time to go in the right, and you know it. Nothing to say, as far as we're going. I walk to the door, I don't need you no more, but then you turn on your beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. I'll go to your soul, enchanted one look and I'm losing control. I'll go, 'cause I know we're not right. Whoa, whoa. I'll go to know this story by heart, and you did from the start, 'cause I won't go. You're my placebo for love. Whoa, you turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. Oh, no, those beautiful eyes. I've tried to call you, they all say I should do. I know that they're right, it should all be so simple. But then late at night I am losing the fight, 'cause you turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. I'll go to your soul, enchanted one look and I'm losing control. I'll go to know we're not right. Whoa, I'll go to know this story by heart, and you did from the circus. I won't go. You're my placebo for love. No, no, you turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. Oh, no, no, those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. You go turn on those beautiful eyes. You're my placebo more for love. You'll never see more for love. No, 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 you'll never see more for love. You will turn on those beautiful eyes. You will turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful eyes. You turn on those beautiful. Those beautiful
Yeah, all right. Yeah. That was awesome. Great job, guys. That's a great song.
At the end there, it looks like I changed my guitar just for that last chord. In reality, we merged two songs together with different tunings. That wasn't just like,
Yeah, I'm
that
sorry.
sounds
I
better
was
for that
just
last.
like,
That was my editing job. Sorry.
That's cool.
No, that was great track. And I love
Yeah.
most about that is that it's 5.5 minutes, almost 6 minutes, that song. So you guys weren't in a rush, and it was like played it out. It was great. Really great.
Oh yeah.
You guys, you look like you're kind of stuffed into that room, but actually there was
We
plenty of
are.
room when you
No,
guys
we
were.
were.
Yeah.
no, it's really,
Yeah,
it's all,
It was a very small room. But, that's where we practice. That's where we practice.
Great.
Is that
It's
in
wicked.
Freud?
That's in
Yeah.
Broughton.
So tell us a little about the band. How'd you guys get started?
Whoa.
Let's take that.
Who's going? I'll take
You
it.
can go.
Ella.
Oh. Yeah, Ella, you smash it.
I think I'm a bit behind you guys when you speak. But anyway, yeah, so we kind of started jamming just around the area. Like we do loads of open mics and stuff and jam nights. And me, Finn and Free, so me and the guys in the shed were together for a bit, and we were doing some stuff. But it was like mainly covers and stuff. And then Fletch came along, and then we kind of thought, you know what, like let's take this like to the next step. And then we, yeah, it's it's
Right. What
it's
were
just
some
my
of
ever
the
since we've kind of
what's some of the music you were listening to? What inspired you to write those kind of songs?
It's a mix. I think it's the mix of all of our different kind of tastes put together. I think Foo Fighters is a big influence for all of us. I think you can definitely hear that in especially some of our other songs. Other than that, I mean, we've all got our quite different tastes, and that's what kind of happens when we put them together.
Right.
So yeah.
A big range of music.
Yeah, but it's still like kind of like
Yeah.
good rock and roll stuff. I mean, it's not like
yeah.
doing choir music.
Yeah, that's what it is. Isn't it? It's rock and roll.
What it's all about.
Critics
Yeah.
can decide what we're really like.
Yeah.
Oh. I love
In
it.
our hearts.
Right. I'm sorry, I said it again, Finn. I didn't catch that.
Sorry, man.
Fletch.
Oh, in our
Fletch.
hearts,
I'm sorry,
we're-
Fletch, Finn.
Yeah. Oh, did you get that? That's so,
Yeah.
in our hearts, we're rock and roll, you know.
There we go.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Nice.
Drink to that.
That was worth it the third
That was
time.
worth it. That was worth it, definitely.
Yeah, 3
Yeah, 3 times.
All right,
lucky.
Ella, what do we got next?
Next, we've got our latest single, "Breathe on My Own." Yeah, this is a special one for us. This is the one we're most proud of, and I think it like reflects where we are at the moment and who we're going to be. So yeah, this is "Breathe on My Own."
All right.
I love you 'cause you make a perfect whole. but I will still be breathing when I'm alone. And when I play it solo, I like my song, but I can't help but smile when you sing along. But it's my life, I won't hide, not taking the back seat, I'm standing on my feet. I love you 'cause we make a perfect whole. We got matching toes, but when you're not on the phone, I will breathe on my own. Say today I'm going away 'cause I like to keep you guessing if I end away. Just one way, just my way to live. Would you be beside you? I'm not waiting for you. Coffee is my state of mind. I'll find my passion, but at the end of the day, our love will be home and will hold us when we're sleeping. Say today I'm going away 'cause I like to keep you guessing, and I'll find a way. Just one way, just my way, just one way, just my way, just one way. I love you 'cause you make your perfect home, but I will still be breathing when I'm alone. When I play it solo, I like my song, but I can't help but smile when you sing along. And that's my life, I won't hide, I'm taking the backseat, I'm standing on my feet. I love you 'cause you make your perfect home. We got matching toes, but when you're not on the phone, I will breathe on my own.
Stop it now. Stop.
Encore!
I listened to that track about 10 times today. It's still good. It's still good. Number
Oh, thank you
11
so
time
much.
is still good. Really great. Really great. What's been the feedback on that track? You guys, anyone say anything
I
interesting?
think if I can say, I didn't catch your name. I'm so sorry.
Ella.
The person
That's
just below
Ella.
me.
Ella.
Ella.
Yeah, I'm Ella.
Yeah, your voice is stunning, man. Really, really nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
I was just saying to Dara over here that it gives us like Hayley Williams sort of vibes.
Oh,
Which
nice.
we're big fans of Paramore, so we're like, yeah.
Yeah, I've had that a few times. Yeah, thank you.
No, it's very, very nice.
Yeah, I got to say, you remind me a little bit of Texas. She's got a really strong voice. She's got a strong voice too.
Oh, cool.
But different, you know. It's
Love
like,
it.
yeah, it's good stuff, right? Great track. Really great track.
Cheers, thank you very much.
I'd like to give a shout out to Fletcher's moustache.
Yeah, that's strong. Yeah,
Star of the show.
That's serious. That's serious business.
yeah.
He actually
Love that,
stopped
love
to
that.
wax it during that solo there. He was playing it too little.
Moustache solo, go.
Got ruffled. He got ruffled.
I think just as well, if I can make another point. Sorry, Fletcher, if we're just going like overanalyze it now, but like your hair kind of goes out in the same way as your mustache does, kind of parts in the middle. You know what I mean?
Gotta start
Just a
waxing.
very
Good.
yeah.
That's just the icon of the band.
Yeah.
Moustache is dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Good look. He's looking strong.
That's, you that's a cool sound, guys. Really good sound.
Well, thanks.
Cheers.
So when was the last time you guys did a gig together?
Oh,
Hey, we did.
as in like a
Oh,
live
when was
one,
that?
like a genuine.
No, oh, yeah, an actual gig. We did one in
Yeah.
Barcelona.
With other people.
Must be 3 weeks ago, I think.
Okay.
Well, a month ago. maybe.
Yeah, we had to do like outside ones. But everywhere we went, we had to kind of do it semi-acoustic because of the houses and stuff around.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've not yet had chance to proper just rock it out.
Yeah, the thrash
Which
it
is a
out.
shame.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great night out to watch you guys play. It's gotta be great.
Yeah.
Gotta be great.
Is that like a busking sort of thing that you're on out there, or is it actually like an outdoor gig?
No, it was like an outdoor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An outdoor
Like a
gig,
car
is it?
park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice, man. I think those are going to become more regular nowadays, man. I think people are just going to have to start, trying different things, like just like gigs in car parks and,
Well, I had the idea of a driving gig, but it's Dodgems. So you got a mosh pit. That's got to be a thing. That's got to be a thing.
That's an amazing idea.
It's a cracking idea.
That's
That'd
the
be good.
What-
Well,
what's in there,
honestly, we haven't got any car park space up here in London. There must be space down in Devon for this. You guys can take that. Our car park's full of cars.
Yeah,
I was full of cows.
Oh,
What's a car?
For the
Cow
cows.
park.
What's a carriage around here?
That'd be class. On a Dodgem.
Yeah.
That's gonna smart.
Okay. Yeah, so a question I'd like to ask you guys. I'll ask all of you, but we'll start with Shake the Geek guys. So, what concerts have you seen that you really loved, like live music that made an impression on you?
Pixies for me.
Yeah. I think
Sorry, did
for
we
me,
just interrupt each other like that?
Yeah. I think for me,
Can I just do it again?
Struts. To see, have you heard of the Struts? Or
Yeah,
they're like,
I've heard of
they're
the
like
strut. Yeah.
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 We saw them in Bristol actually at the fair, like 5 years ago, maybe 4 years
4
ago.
years ago, I reckon.
Amazing, honestly. Like they're wicked. Like,
I think, but for me though, I saw 2017. I think I saw Guns N' Roses, and that was mega. Like,
Yeah.
that was the gig. That was the ticket. That was they're also they smash it.
So for me, I mean, I've seen Foo Fighters. I've also seen Muse, which were amazing. But my favorite band, I've actually seen Wolf Mother. Do you guys know Wolf Mother? They're bands from Australia.
Wolf Lover,
dudes.
that's
They're
a new one.
really cool. So yeah, they're really good. That's who I like. If you, yeah. Did you guys get that time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Got it.
Just checking.
Okay, cool. All right, so we got track number 3. Ella, what do you got? What's your intro on this one?
This one, gosh, I don't remember our set list now.
Stop Me Dead. Is it? Stop Me Dead?
Yeah, it's Stop Me Dead. Yeah, I did think so. This is one that kind of like was one of the first ones we wrote when we came out of lockdown. And we were all just like, oh, we just want to write a fun, bluesy, simple yet rock and roll tune, and this is what we came up with quite quickly. So, yeah.
It's like a rockabilly tune, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Not ready for this, not ready for this. Setting for high, yeah, I never miss. Not ready for this, not ready for this. You drinks at the bar, and I'm gonna be close for you. Got me stopping in my tracks. Tickets are down. You touch you playing on my, playing on my, playing on my mind. Oh boy, to find my heart's spinning around for you. Not ready for this, not ready for this. Smiling from afar, not easy to miss. Not ready for this, not ready for this. I'm sat at the bar thinking of the years. I never thought I'd find myself asking for help. They say I'm falling for you, falling for you. I just come too honest to be wrong. My heart's spinning around for you, running circles in my head. One look for you and it stops me dead, boy. Not ready for this, not ready for this. Staying from the fire, not easy to miss. Boy, I'm as asleep, not easy to keep. My cool when I'm talking you a stare. How can a man who keeps me sane be screwing my head? I love the way you say my, way you say my, way you say my name. I'm good at my game, and my heart's spinning around for you. You running circles in my head. One look from you and it stops me dead, boy. Not ready for this, not ready for this. Setting for a heart, yeah, I never miss. Not ready for this, not ready for this. Few drinks at the bar and it turned to this. But you had me stopping in my tracks. I keep coming back. That night you're playing on my, playing on my, playing on my mind. Oh boy, to find my heart's spinning around, boy. Maybe I'm going down, boy. You got me spinning around, boy.
Nice. Nice high speed one. That's good.
So yeah, that
We
was.
started so loud. I think the set list, I'm coming after all you guys, it's gonna really be
There's different energy
It's
levels.
it's getting a lot
like that.
sadder.
I like that.
Audience.
I feel like
That it is
like,
it's
shouldn't
downhill
always
from
have to
here,
end on
guys.
like a big crazy note, man. Sometimes you want to chill out towards the end. You want to like
That's
go
right.
home and be like, oh,
Yeah.
Exactly.
heart rate's low. It's
You
all
want to
good.
sleep. You want to sleep.
It's Tuesday
Yeah.
and it's raining, so yeah.
We're waking
I'm
everyone.
here to sing you lullabies
Come on.
at the end of the night. You know, everyone goes gets
Every
a
pop-
kebab. I'm there. Sing you to sleep. Sing away your
Kebab,
hangover.
fight, sleep. That's it, yeah.
Yes. So we get breakfast from Geek, and then I suppose lunch and brunch from
Yeah.
Maybe me and Jack, and then,
Right.
and then yeah,
Am I-
Gab and
Brunch.
So yeah, so speaking of Shake the Geek, so where'd you guys come up with that name? Was there some story behind this?
That's an interesting story.
Yeah,
Explain.
yeah, that name. It's not about bullying at all. It's also not. People think we're called Shake the Greek,
Right, that's what I
and
thought
they think
actually.
they
Yeah.
think we're like racist against Greek people or something. But
Yeah,
again,
it's
no,
just for the
that's
Brexit
not
for the
where
Brexit generation.
We smashed over the place.
Yeah, it's the name came from we were chatting to some friends of ours who she was a doctor, and she was saying how she's always been a bit of a nerd and been trying to shake her inner geek. So we thought, ooh, band name.
Got it.
Just thought it sounded cool.
Hope she doesn't sue us one day.
Copyright.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Secrets out.
Right.
We'll just have to shake her until she just says,
Until she's not a geek.
Yeah.
Make a Gotta make a policy of shaking geeks to make sure they don't.
It's frowned upon. It's frowned upon.
Right. Have Theresa May chasing you guys down for being not nice to people.
Through fields of wheat.
Cool. Let's have some more music. So, what's number 4?
Oh gosh, you're really testing me with this
I
stuff.
am. I'll just play. You tell us about it afterwards.
I
Django.
find
Yeah,
it mad
I'll
how,
take
like,
that.
Okay.
it's mad how, sorry, just in terms of remembering a set list, because I have trouble remembering my set list when I'm like on stage. But I can't imagine what it's like for you to have videos that's not you actually singing a song, but it's like, oh, okay, so this one's so I don't envy you at all. Like, yeah.
Thank you.
We'll play it. You tell us about it afterwards.
Okay.
Skin deep, it's easier pretending there's nothing there. In deep, and soon you never get up from that floor. Hiding in the hood of sheep I hold that no coat keeps you warm. Do you like your new uniform? I don't. I think you know. Doesn't make you happy, living in fantasy. Wrapping your violence in flame. Can you see your spineless? Do you think it's worth it? Are you lying to yourself? Are you happy? You're so spineless. You sold your soul, made the war you despise, and for a couple of empty eyes. Your room full of mirrors is a room of lies that are wearing the same disguise. You're fading, and it won't be long until your jingle life falls down, and I won't be around anymore. Doesn't make me happy, living in fantasy. Let me violence you from you see you spineless. Do you think it's worth it? Are you lying to yourself? Are you happy? You're so spineless. despise. Drinking's worth it. Or lie to yourself. Are you happy? Suspense.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
It's so weird watching your own gig back.
Yeah, this is so cool. It's like to watch my own gig.
That's right.
Weird.
Yeah.
Me and Darryl were just saying, it's like really, it's amazing that if we were at an actual gig, maybe like we'd have like a brief chat and like have a drink and say, oh, how you doing, all that. But like, I don't know, I feel like this is a nice little group and we're all just like watching each other sing and stuff.
It's
like,
lovely.
oh, great. You know, like, miles apart.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah, it's from mad.
It's
isn't
cool. Yeah, appreciation for that. Absolutely.
Every Tuesday night, just let you guys know, 8 p.m. We're doing the show, doing the stream.
I can't do every Tuesday.
Correct.
Yeah, most Tuesdays. Tuesdays when I'm
Lovely.
not doing something else, which is never at this point. So
At the moment, yeah.
Tuesdays for a while. Maybe I won't work New Year's Day or something. I don't know. Cool.
That was good. I like the time changes in that one. The feel changes.
Yeah. Some
like
great
that.
riffs in there also.
Absolutely. Some early Reef, shades of early Reef in that, like the first Reef album. There's some good, there's some great riffs on that.
We actually did a gig with the bass player from Reef, like what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
1 week ago?
Jack, is that
Yeah,
Jack?
we love Reef, man.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah,
Yeah, he was at randomly. He was at college with my older brother Kieran. They were at music college together, just before they got signed.
Well,
But he was the one that was in my brother's year. Yeah, my brother Kieran.
Oh, that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Back in the day. There you go.
Yeah.
Then they got massively famous, and we were all very jealous of them.
yeah, man.
Great band though.
No,
Yeah,
awesome.
Good band,
Devon
yeah.
boys, aren't they? The Devon boys, they're down your way.
Yeah.
Devon,
Dom
you know,
from Reef.
full world in Devon. You know.
From Bolton,
He's from the Shire.
Everyone's aren't they?
So Ella, I realize you got Finn, Freedom, and Fletch. So you got to change your name.
Yeah.
Something that begins with an F.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I need to
to.
get perm as well.
Yeah, Anna's gonna be called.
And that is the fella.
Anna's gonna be Anna.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't work, does it, fella?
Yeah. In France, the name Fanny is very popular for girls, but I don't think it works in the UK. I stay with Ella. It's good. It's good. Wow. I'm sad to say we only have one clip left. I think we could all just sit here for a while listening to stuff, but
Yeah.
I know, I was quite enjoying that, yeah.
what else you want to tell
This
us
one, I
about
do
the
know
band?
what this one is.
So what's on the horizon once you get past having your tonsils taken out?
Yeah, more recording, hopefully. We've got quite a lot of songs in the lineup that we really want to get recorded.
Right.
And gigs, when we can do gigs. We really want to just like travel around and gig. That's literally our dream. So
Yeah. That's what you need to
been a
do.
bit crushed recently, but hopefully soon we'll be able to get on the road.
What's the nearest sort of venues for you guys? What's the nearest venues you guys play in? Sort of towns.
Oh, like Exeter,
Exeter, Exeter Phoenix,
Cavan.
We've actually got one in. Do you know Roots Rock in Doncaster? That's a cool little venue up north. We want to get some more when we can actually start doing gigs again, like kind of nearer to London and stuff.
Yeah.
Camden.
Camden.
Oh, the show.
Camden with these
Yeah, we'd love
You
that.
guys-
Yeah.
We've never done Camden before.
We'll get you
I'm
to
good.
Camden. We'll get you a gig in Camden, no problem. It'll be fun.
I was going to say, there's loads of places in Bristol that you guys would go down a treat. So yeah, if you ever want to like team up and like do one over here.
Yeah,
Hell
we'd do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'd love to see.
Oh, that'd be
Love it.
sick.
Love-
That'd be so good.
Anyway, please give us.
It's just so everyone's kind of thinking, wow, remember gigs? Well,
Remember gigs,
gigs,
wow.
gigging to people, going to venues, playing music. Seems like a crazy
it's-
pipe dream right now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I remember a time many moons ago when I went to a pub and the band was on stage. I could catch that person. It was fine.
Long time ago.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the last clip. Last clip. Sorry to say it's the last one, but it is really a good one. So
No.
you guys want to throw a few words in on this one? You remember what this one is, right? You know what this one is, right?
I do. I know that. I know this one. Yeah. This is Call Me Crazy. This is one we literally wrote during lockdown, like by like sending each other little like MP3s and like working out at home and putting it together. So it's like we've never written that in that way before. We've always just been like jamming in the same room. But it kind of created something like pretty cool and like well thought out. Like we took our time with this one and we're really proud of it. This is one that we like are so excited to record. So yeah, this is Call Me Crazy.
Let's hear it.
This is our last song. This is one we wrote over lockdown, like sending each other like bits of MP3s and stuff. And it's been so nice playing for you guys. We've really enjoyed it. We love playing live, Camden live. That's what it's all about. I won't pose for your photos. I won't walk your life. I don't care if you call me crazy. Don't take up my time. I might scare you by doing things you don't know what to call. Do you think you control me? You can never know, never know, never know. If you don't stand with me, then just go. What makes you think I will break when you are? Do you like how you see me now? Wonder how much I will take. Carry on. You don't know me now. I will remember those days. I remember those days. But I won't get lost in the haze and be soft through the place. Bring it up. Cheap jabs at my ankles will not make me slow. Obstacles to my success, I'll take as I go. Always lining the pockets, how did this road get so long? I won't stand where you want me. Got my way to go, way to go, way to go. Your obsession with me goes to show. What makes you think I will break? Bring it on. Do you like how you see me now? Wonder how much I will take. Carry on. You don't know me now. I will remember those days. I remember those days. But I won't get lost in the haze. It's all through the place. Bring it on, rise to the surface of days spent alone. They can yell, you can scream, but it's written in stone. The words that for nothing, I was on the show. I sing from my heart and I yell from my soul. And the walls that they broken before I was grown. What they go progress is taking my home. The words that for nothing, I was on the show. I sing from my heart and I yell from my soul. Rise to the surface of these things alone. You can yell, you can scream, but it's written in stone. The lost in the hazy song of the place. We are. To the surface of taste of wrong. We can go, we can scream, but it's written in stone. The words for nothing, I will show, I will show. And the world be broken before I was grown. What they call progress is taking my home. The words for nothing, I will show, I will show. Thank you, we're Shake the Geek.
Yeah, all right,
Encore.
yeah. That's it,
Encore.
right?
Yeah.
If I was like there in the flesh, it would be jumping up and down.
Yeah. Wow.
I think writing remotely seems to agree with you guys. That was great.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
It's a great riff on that. Shades of Radiohead on that one, really.
Yeah.
Good Radiohead.
Another observation. Another observation from our bass player over here. There is. He said that there's a funky little time signature like switch you do between like what was it? 6/6 and 5/4. Yeah, I don't know if you meant to do that or not.
Smashed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah. Alice in Chains styling.
Yeah. It's great. Really cool.
That was great.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that set, guys. Thank you guys so much for putting it together for us. Great.
Thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
having
having
us.
us, man.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, it was
and
incredible.
good luck with the operation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
Make sure they take out the right
Should be
bits.
That's right.
Yeah, imagine if like, yeah. Hope they don't take out like the voice box or something. That'd be a bit.
Me and him
There shouldn't be any risk of that, I hope.
Hopefully it's done before.
The three guys that probably wouldn't work as well, would it? So.
Yeah, I think you're going to need her for a while. Cool. Okay, well, thank you, guys. Ronan, you're up, man.
Oh, I'm up. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
We're good.
What do you want to do? Just sing a song first, or what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
Yeah, we can have a little chat first. Maybe just a little space it out a little bit. My ears are still ringing from that last track. So. Yeah. So just to tell us a little bit about you, your music. What's going on, man?
Well, I've been sort of writing songs since I was a kid. I come from a musical family. So I've always been.
I mean, does everyone in your family play music? Because you mentioned brothers. I know your father's a musician as well, right?
Yeah, father was a musician. Yeah, he was in the Joe Loss Orchestra and sang the All White's Lemonade advert, which is his most famous for, secret lemonade drinker. But he used to do he did the Rock Command performance for the Beatles and like on the same show as the Beatles, and he did loads of good stuff like that, and people only really remember him for the advert, but. He was proper good session singer in his day, and he just gigged until he was in his sort of mid to late 60s. And he taught us how to perform more than anything else, really.
Right.
And he was still going on the road, and we were when we were teenagers, so we saw him coming back from gigs and loading the stuff in, and he was doing that sort of level clubs and stuff at that point. But there's basically there's 5 brothers in total. My oldest brother's from my dad's first marriage. He's called Declan. He's known as Elvis Costello. That's his stage name. And there's 4 of us from the second marriage. So there's a 20-year gap between us. So we didn't grow up with him in the house. He was already kind of famous by the time I was 1. So it was a bit of a gap there. But the 4 of us, the rest of us, were all in a band together growing up, and into our 20s, nearly 30 when we stopped that band, which was kind of 4 brothers in the band. There's only 2 Gallaghers in their band, and they have enough trouble. There's 4 of us who were double trouble.
Where'd you guys grow up?
Twickenham, West London, Southwest London, Twickenham.
You're an original Londoner.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Then I've moved up now, living in Watford now. Moved up when I met my wife, who's a nurse around this way. And then there's a massive Irish community around Harrow direction. So I ended up gigging around Northwest London mainly, really. That's been my new home. But we've been I was involved in like an Irish rock crossover for years and years and years. And then as a side project has now become my main project, Brand New Zeros, which is a kind of a bluesy rock band, which I co-write all the stuff with my local barber, Luke Dolan. He's got a barbershop in the local town, and we write all our songs in his barbershop after hours. So that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, it's just I've always written music, and it's always been part of my life, and I've always made music, always will make music, and it's just being told we need to retrain is a bit of a weird one because I've got no other skills. This is all I do. So it's going to be a strange one. So just continuing to make music really, and so we had this album, which is our second Brand New Zeros album, which was a slightly different personnel. It took a long time to make due to us losing our drummer. He died nearly 3 years ago. So some of the recordings were started 4 years ago. So the plan was we recorded it, finished it all off kind of last year, and the idea was to release it this year. But obviously COVID-19 had different plans for us. So we've been releasing single songs really over the course of the year. The first one we got out in like February before this kind of hit, that was scheduled. And then from then on, we just decided to keep single songs coming out because we couldn't tour an album. So we thought, let's just keep singles coming out every,
Feed the internet.
Exactly right. Yeah. Keep feeding those algorithms.
Right.
So they're pretty hungry things then. So we're trying to, so the first song I'm going to sing is actually the first song that we recorded, that we sort of released, the first one that we released back in February. And that's the opening track of the album as well.
All right, well, I think that's a good intro. It sounds like a good intro.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's called Love You If You Let Me. I'm going to try and clear my throat.
Yeah.
You getting that? Okay, all right. Standing on the corner of a steady street, moving to the rhythm of a different beat in your town. It's not my town, 'cause this time it's not about you. I can't see nothing but a silhouette. No smile, no tears, no blood, no sweat. No nothing, but I need a little something, something to pull it all through. You don't get me. I can love you with me. I can love you if you let me. If you just let me in. Woke up this morning with a shattered dream. All just red lights, nothing green in your town. How am I ever gonna get down? Will I jump or will you push? You don't get me. I could love you if you let me. I could love you if you let me. If you just let me in. Standing on the corner of a steady street, moving to the rhythm of a different beat in your town. You don't get me. I could love you if you let me. I could love you if you let me. If you just let me in. You say you don't know me. I can love you if you show me. I can love you if you show me. If you just let me in. If you just let me in.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Woo, 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 woo.
Thanks, guys.
You had said to me that your voice was really bad. Well, actually, we were supposed to have you on the show a couple of weeks ago, but your voice was just not happening.
Yeah, I found some of the gigs I've been doing and sort of since, I mean, I'm just not match fit. I mean, I've never lost my voice in my life. I used to do 6 gigs a week and, you know, do crazy gig schedule. But I seem to have lost my mojo since this lockdown thing. And I seem to be losing my voice more. And if I do a couple of gigs on a weekend, then it's just shot. And I had nothing. I tried to set up for the sound check and just had no voice, you know. So it's now even a little bit croaky from the weekend that I just did, you know, and I didn't even do that many gigs. So yeah, it's not good.
Well, we all appreciate you making a big effort tonight. You sound good.
No,
I'm all right.
I'm good. I'm all right. All good. I'm all good.
Cool. So tell us. So you're on the stage of the Roundhouse. So that must have been like epic, really great feeling.
Yeah, we kind of had been to America a few times with the band, and we'd gone to New York and Boston, the big Irish towns, you know. So we'd had quite a good time over there and met some good people. And this was 2012, and I just lost both my parents in end of 2011, and I decided to stop drinking. I did so for about a year. And in that time, the lead singer of Dropkick Murphys, Kenny, is a recovering alcoholic and has been for over 20 years. And he called me up and just said, "Here you're struggling, and you know, and just give me some advice." And then said, "Look, why don't you come on tour with us when we come to the UK?" And it was that they always do a tour sort of leading up to Paddy's Day, around that time. So we kind of got invited and did some gigs with him, which was great. I mean, playing the Roundhouse was just amazing. We had played with them previously over in Boston on a Paddy's Day in the House of Blues over in Boston, which was crazy, on St. Patrick's Day in Boston with the Dropkick Murphys. Really so crazy. I mean that, but you know, that's not. I don't want to impress on that kind of a usual gig for me. You know, it's like those moments you get them, they come along now and again, and you take them with both hands. But because you know, the following week you'll be back in the Dog and Duck playing to 2 people and a dog. You know, so it's just that's the crazy business that we
crazy thing. You never know where you're going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, you get a phone call and off you go and do something, and it's like, you know. But that was a great experience to play a place that size, and we just kind of we had about 5 dates on that tour, I think, and we just kind of got used to the side of the stage before the tour ended. It was only about 5 or 6 dates on it.
Right.
And the tour ended and we were back in the Dog and Duck. So it was, we were just starting to get used to it, but yeah, that's the problem. It's not our norm.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it seems.
But yeah, we're much more used to the smaller Irish pubs around North London, really, Northwest London. So
there are plenty of good pubs around here.
There are.
Cool. All right, what do you got for us next?
Well, this is a song called "Human Kindness," which we weren't planning it to be the second single. It's a song that I actually wrote a long time ago, and it had Carlton, the drummer, playing on it. We lost Carlton coming up 3 years, and the song just seemed to fit the feeling we had during lockdown. So we kind of did a video, all of the band from lockdown, and we got people to send videos through of them in lockdown, and it was kind of all. So we had the keyboard players playing an ironing board and the bass players playing a golf club, and so we kind of like we just tried to have a bit of fun with it, and it just seemed that the sentiment of the song just seemed to fit that time when everyone was kind of showing appreciation for the NHS, showing appreciation for the human spirit and connection and that kind of thing. So it got a really good reception, so we were very proud of it. So this is Human Kindness. I'm actually going to take these headphones off because there's nothing coming through them. Do you hear the words that you were saying? What's going on is something strange. When people stop hoping and stop praying, that's when you know it's time to change. Do you know you're taking the food out of their mouths? Do you know you're taking the heat out of their house? Is compassion just a fashion that's fading out? But I'll tell you what I found. It's not the dollar or the pound. What makes the world go around is human kindness. What makes the world go around is human kindness. Words are empty, there's no feeling, and the time is running out. Promises just have no meaning. Your ambition turns to doubt. Do you know they're taking the food out of their mouths? Do you know they're taking the heat out of their house? Is compassion just a fashion that's fading out? But I tell you what I found. It's not the dollar or the pound. What makes the world go around is human kindness. What makes the world go around? Oh, brother, keep me strong, so I can swim against the tide. Oh, brother, keep me strong in hope and faith and pride. But I tell you what I found, it's not the dollar or the pound. What makes the world go round is human kindness. What makes the world go round is human kindness. What makes the world go round is human kindness. That's my pinky.
Stop this.
Broke stranger in that one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they really loved it. But I broke a string during that one because it's like the most rock and roll song ever.
Right. Perfect.
How's that? How did that happen? There you go. But yeah, no, it's a great
song. The spirit is really good too. It seems
yeah,
like the world is about the exact opposite right now. Like,
yeah.
Well, that's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, it's a song that kind of resonated with a lot of people live. You know, we kind of sort of connected, and so we kind of put it out in the second single because we just felt like it. Yeah. That message was kind of fitted. You know, it needed to be heard. So.
Cheered me up a lot today, that Ronan. So thank you for playing that.
Oh,
yeah.
Like that.
Oh, I'm very impressed that you can talk and fix a guitar string. I can't.
I've got a lot of practice. I'm known as Ronan the String Destroyer, like Conan the Destroyer, but
right.
the strings.
I need to play like a half-hour break with me.
So you guys can ask Ronan questions also, not just me. You know, it's a seasoned gigger. Maybe you guys have some gig life in the gig questions for him.
Have you
Gig trail?
Go on. You go first. Go for it, bro. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I pointed over there. I meant over there.
Have you got any influences, man? Like, who do you like? What artists do you like really love, man?
When I was 14, I wanted to be Eddie Vedder, and I still want to be Eddie Vedder now. It hasn't changed in my years. Pearl Jam were my first love, really. I mean, in fairness, I got to them through Nirvana. I was just that right age for that grunge stuff. You know, I'm 43 now, so I was just the right age when that stuff hit, and it was just like Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots and all that stuff. And that's the first band. I never played guitar in those days. I just had hair. Just very much like Freedom's hair, actually, very much that sort of length, and it's just like all down here, and we all wore DMs and our plaid shirts. It was just like it was just what we were doing, and then I kind of got into Counting Crows just after that, and I just loved the fact that it was a 7-piece band and there was space there still, you know, and there was some great songs, but Crowded House has always been a huge influence on me as well. I loved Neil Finn's songwriting, and my son's called Finn, by the way, just after not after you. Yeah, but that'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? I met my son after you before I met you, 16 years before I met you.
Crazy,
but it's a great name. It's a great name. Were you?
Yeah, man. My house is Crowded House. Like, that's like what the name of the house is. Me and my family.
Brilliant. Me and my brothers, because me and my brother Rory, we're like the only year apart. We were always the lead singers of the band, almost like dual vocals, like the Finn brothers. Even when we had our sort of heaviest band, and we thought we were like this cool kind of Radiohead type band, and people would still pick out the Finn brothers. We were like, we can't escape it. So we just no matter what we did, we all just sounded like Crowded House. It was just I just love his songwriting. I love his imagery, and his lyrics are just amazing. And and Evan Dando, Lemonheads is just a huge influence on me. So I kind of come through all that stuff really, and then discovered all the sort of Clash and all that kind of stuff through just kind of tracing my brother's music back really, to the sort of late 70s, early 80s time. So I picked up the Jam and the Clash and Specials and all those kind of bands through him. But yeah, kind of that's all the. I think I covered all bases.
You did, yeah.
And loads of Irish music as well. But yeah, but pretty varied thing. But yeah.
Where's your family from in Ireland?
Tyrone, the northern part of Ireland. We're sort of just in the north of Ireland, so sort of central, sort of mid Ulster. So between Derry and Belfast is Tyrone in the middle. There's not much there. It's just beautiful country, and there's lots of Gaelic football and music and livestock. So it's you'd love it. You'd love it, guys. You Devon guys would love it. The Geeks would be really into it. Very much like Devon. Except with Guinness instead of cider.
Oh, I love it.
But it's yeah. I mean, I just picked up through the Irish community when I was growing up, and loads of Irish around West London and North West London especially, and just picked up the Irish music through that, and that was kind of a bit like storytelling, sort of songwriting, and that just comes through that folk tradition, you know.
Yeah. Sure.
I just have one for you, Ronan, if it's all right.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Jam. What's your favorite song by the Jam?
It changes all the time. To play, I actually do acoustic version of In the City, which is just a great song to give it. I love that. I mean, but I don't go too much into the deep cuts. To be fair, it was a lot of the stuff I get asked for is the usual stuff. The stuff I play the most is things like That's Entertainment and that kind of stuff. But what's the one? I suppose I suppose In the City is probably my favourite one. I love that because it's just got a great message to it as well. And a lot of his music's got some great messages in it. And so I think In the City, I have to say In the City.
I think they're one of I agree with you, man. I think
like
they're one of those bands. Well, for me, again, like what you're saying in terms of like their bigger songs, I'd say they're one of those rare bands. Their singles are some of their best work, and you don't. It's good in that way because you don't have to dig that deep to see where like the really good songs are. I love That's Entertainment. That's like a time favorite for me.
Yeah,
I think Start is another big pop.
Yeah, it's Taxman by the Beatles, but it's just still a great. It's completely left in it. Didn't even try to hide it, you know. Wear your influences on your sleeve. That's what I say.
Literally, yeah, absolutely. But it's very nice to meet a fellow.
That's a great Start is a great song. I was about 15. I snuck into a covers gig, and the band played that one. It was just like first Jam song I'd heard, and that was it. I was hooked. But it was from a covers band playing it. It was just such a great punchy song. Yeah, wicked.
Cool.
Big tune.
Let's get you playing some more. Let's hear some more music.
Right. What do I do? I don't know why I'm asking you. You don't know what I've seen.
I could try to answer them.
Play some Jam.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do the Jam. I'm gonna do let's tune that string up like I did. I'm gonna do a song actually that's I don't know when this is going to be a single, but it will be a single because they're all going to be singles because there's no such thing as an album anymore in our world. But this is a song called Money Goes to Money, and this is dedicated to the people in charge. Felt the hands around my throat, felt the fear was here to stay. Can't keep my head above the water. Can't keep my puffies dry today. Feel like I'm running. Feel like I'm running away. Running from me, yeah. Running from myself. This money goes to money. Money goes to money. Money goes to money. Money goes to money. You'll never know how it feels living your whole life in the red. I can't eat, I can't sleep, turning over and over and over in my bed. Feel like I'm falling. Feel like I'm falling. I can't catch myself. I can't catch myself. I can't catch myself. 'Cause money goes to money. Money goes to me. Money goes to money. Money goes to money.
Wasn't ready for that. Sorry.
Yeah, it goes off into a big guitar solo, which I can't do. So
Right, okay.
I thought I'd just stop it there. Kind of goes guitar solo back to the chorus into an outro, but it's a song that's works with the full band really. But it kind of wanted to get that message
No, it's
across
good.
there. So.
It's a good track. You know,
Yeah.
I find it very, very rich. You know, I think a lot of your songs like stir up a lot of feelings I have about how fucked up the whole world is. And that's like,
Yeah, I kind of think the kind of the album, that's one of the newer ones. A lot of the newer songs, kind of there's a bit of social comment going on there, and certainly a frustration at the world and you know and state of things.
yeah.
But it's kind of, it seems to be. I mean, I've got actually an older song which I might do that next, which is from a solo album I did about 5 years ago, and it's just as frustrated with the government then. So it doesn't really seem to make much difference.
It's just getting worse.
Seems to be,
getting worse.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
But I have a pet theory, or I usually, especially with a little bit of Irish whiskey, I can spew out at any moment. Is that money itself doesn't really exist. There's no such, you can't eat it. It's like a concept that we use somehow to organize ourselves, but it doesn't really exist. And we're all attached to it. We're driven by it. And our whole world is organized around this thing, which is, it's a phantom. It's like,
Well, a notes is just an IOU. That's all it is. If you read it, it says, I promise to pay the bearer £5. It doesn't, this actual piece of paper itself.
yeah, that's like, that was in the 70s,
They start,
like 50 years ago.
they started off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't actually, I mean, that's the paper itself that we would call cash that we thing is, you know, that doesn't,
Yeah.
it's just an IOU for an imaginary sum of money in a vault somewhere.
Yeah, but that's gone. Now
Down
it's
to the street.
like in the U.S., the money is backed by nothing, by the confidence in the economy. There's nothing. There's no gold in
feel
the
like
vault.
there's-
There's
I
no
feel like
silver. Nothing.
I feel there's a hard conversation to have without like a smoke or something, you know.
I know.
So I feel like this is, yeah, man. This is getting into it now. I mean, I haven't drunk in 3 years, but this is really making me miss it. We can really get into this now.
I know. I'm telling you.
Blow
We'll
it
have to have this
wide open.
conversation somewhere. Yeah.
Blow it wide open. That's it.
Good. No, but I like it. I think songs have to stir something within people to be really memorable. It's either the rhythm of it and just the pure raw music of it, or something that triggers your mind to think in some way that during the day you don't have time to do it.
Well, with that song there, it's just kind of that one sequence the whole way through, and it's just really simple musically, and it's one that as a band, when they get the band together, it's like it's really fun to play, and we can just relax into it, and it's one that the crowd goes with you. You can really get. It's all about the dynamics more than it is the chord sequence or anything, and it's very simple musically, but it's just the way you can bring it up and down. And the bit there where I stopped, it normally breaks right down to just pretty much just drum kit, and then then it builds back up to a solo, which kind of goes into a Radiohead style, kind of like screaming sort of guitar with wrong notes and all sorts of stuff, really ugly guitar solo, and then back into the band, and it's kind of so, acoustically, it seems now like in hindsight, a bad choice.
No, I think it was good. I enjoyed it. You're building up your gig though. We're ready to go to the gig when you get to play this. We'll be screaming, "Money goes for money!"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll be a bit of luck if you ever get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. You got more for us?
Yeah, I'm going to do a song called "Let's Give the Guns to the Politicians," and this was as you can imagine, it's my sort of anti-war song, and this one kind of resonated with people, and it's got quite a simple message, which I hope you'll enjoy. So this is "Let's Give the Guns to the Politicians." Here we go. Let's give the guns to the politicians and send them out to hell. You should never start a fight. You're not prepared to fight yourself. Will they talk the talk or will they walk the walk when the bullets start to fly? Let's give the guns to the politicians and watch them change their minds. And as we watch the boys and girls shuffle out in single file, would you be so keen to send them if you were sending your own child? So you deploy your henchmen after shooting off your mouth. The profit is all heading north while the youth are heading south. Let's give the guns to the politicians, send them out to help. You should never start a fight. You're not prepared to fight yourself. Will they talk the talk or will they walk the walk when the bullets start to fly? Let's give the guns to the politicians and watch them change their minds. When did oil become as precious as the price of human blood? Send them back in boxes, and the tears arrive in floods. It's not that back in 39 they were fighting a just cause. Seems they're fighting just for money, the votes and the applause. So let's give the guns to the politicians and send them out to help. You should never start a fight. You're not prepared to fight yourself. Will they talk the talk or will they walk the walk when the bullets start to fly? Let's give the guns to the politicians. Watch them change their minds. And in the press they're quoted as saying the right things. They talk of peace and justice, but not the blood and death it brings. The mom and dad, they wave him off, and they stand there straight and proud. But they just want their little boy back home safe and sound. So let's give the guns to the politicians and send them out to hell. You should never start a fight you're not prepared to fight yourself. Will they talk the talk, or will they walk the walk when the bullets start to fly? Let's give the guns to the politicians, watch them change their minds. Let's give the guns to the politicians, watch them change their minds.
Yeah, great track.
Thanks, guys. That was on an EP, I think, back in 2014 or something. Did an EP under my own name, as opposed to the band stuff that I've been doing, Brand New Zeros, or that was under Ronan MacManus. So you can check that out. So
it's an EP on Spotify. I was listening to it over the weekend. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's an EP called War on Peace, and it's all kind of social comment at the time. So it's all kind of all about that, up the workers and all that business.
Yeah.
Well, Billy Bragg moment.
I think we got time for one more, Ronan. We're running a bit late tonight, but
okay.
We got one more if you got it for us.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna do a song that this is a song that I wrote during lockdown that I feel could be really good. This is kind of, I wrote it for, there's a few friends of mine that were dealing with addiction issues and also mental health issues, and I felt like lockdown kind of just amplified all of that stuff, and I kind of wanted to send a message to them, sort of say, I'll be there for you, sort of thing. So this is called When You Hit the Ground. When you rise in the morning, but your sun is still set. When you feel like you're giving, but you never get. My heart's always open, but you're not around. I'll be waiting when you hit the ground. When angels are falling and blessings seem few, when all of your demons get the better of you, when you feel like you're lost and you'll never be found, I'll be waiting, you hit the ground. Your heart is broken in two. I will be waiting for you. When you feel like nobody understands why you do what you do. So rise in the morning and throw your arms wide. Just keep on walking, I'll be by your side. And look for the sun shining in through the clouds. I'll be waiting when you hit the ground. I remember when I was the one falling down. So I'll be there if you hit ground. Thanks, guys. That just reminded me that I do also love Justin Curry. I didn't mention Delamitri, but that song reminds me of my love for him. So there you are. But yeah, thanks for having me. It's been absolutely brilliant.
Great. Thanks for the set.
And so the Brand New Zeros album stuff's going to be, we're going to release another single coming out in a couple of weeks' time on Fretsaw Records, who have been a fantastic label with mental health roots, mental health charity roots in them, and yeah, just want to give them a shout out too. But yeah, thanks, guys.
Cool. Good. Okay. Wow.
That's it.
Okay. Sorry, guys. We're running a bit late. We're having so much fun chatting away here. It's like time is spinning through here.
It's good. We keep going.
Yeah. We are Parkas. You got your park on. You out there okay out there, Matt?
I have left my Parker at home today. It's actually been quite a warm evening here in Bristol, so the Parker wasn't necessary. I've got a nice corduroy jacket just hanging on the back here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's kept me warm enough, so no Parker today. But I'm in a nice stripy Dennis the Menace-esque shirt, so
right, Dennis the Menace.
Got nothing to do with the Parker, so there we go.
Well, you got your guitar in your lap for the last 2 hours, so I'm going to say you must be ready to play. So
I have. I've been primed for I'm just like ready to go. I'm just ready to rock at any point. Yeah.
Why don't you start playing, man? Let's get going. Let's get you going. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So yeah, this first one I'm going to play is a tune we released quite a while ago. It's called 30 Somethings, and it goes like this. Since the dawn of time, 30-somethings wander into town, knackered from the 9 to 5. The release is sweet like the aftershave. Don't tell me how to behave. Tomorrow night I'll be far away. But I walk through the door and it's short on the sides, long on top. But everywhere I turn, yes, it's short on the sides, long on top. But they all look the same to me. I see the tears roll down your face again. I never meant to make you cry. See the tears roll down your face again. Why do we wonder, is it all just to show our strength? That we go to these obscene lengths to please people we will never meet again. Why do we wander into town? 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 Whoa, I see the tears roll down your face again. I never meant to make you cry. See the tears roll down your face again. I know I never even tried. See the tears roll down your face again. Oh, please don't leave me on the side. See the tears roll down your face again. Why do we wander into town? 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 Why do we wander into into town? Why do we wander into town? Why do we wander into town? Why do we wander into town?
Yeah, great one. I like that. That's great.
Thank you very much. Nice one, John. Appreciate that. Ooh.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so
Thank
tell
you
us,
very much, man. Yeah.
how'd you get into music? What did it for you?
So yeah, my personal introduction to music, I started playing acoustic guitar when I was 16, and basically kind of cut my teeth busking in Cambridge, where I'm originally from.
Okay.
And yeah, just played on the streets for years and years and years. You know, getting better and better at guitar, and just, you know, learning how to find my voice and what sort of works for me and all that sort of stuff. And then I
Do you have any
went to
memorable
Parkas
moments busking?
University. Say again?
Any memorable moments while you're busking?
Yes, many memorable moments. I remember when I used to do it every single weekend and about 3 days during the week. I was proper on it. But I used to do the evening, like nights and stuff.
Right.
So I'd be out from like 11 till 3-4 in the morning. And obviously, you know, playing a guitar on the street at 3 in the morning is quite exciting to someone who's had quite a lot to drink. So I would be playing, and, you know, people would be shouting, play Wonderwall, play Bob Marley, just shouting out requests here and there. And one guy came up to me, and he'd been singing along and having like a nice time, but he came up to me, he looked me dead in the eye, and he said, "If you play Don't Look Back in Anger now, I will give you £50. And I looked at him and was like, "Well, I know that song." And he was like, "Play it." And I played the whole thing, start to finish, and he literally came, everyone like was clapping at the end, and he just came up to me, same thing again, looked me straight in the eye and just went, and just gave me 50 quid there and then on the spot, which to this day remains the largest amount of money I've ever made on the street. So
there you go.
Thank you to that guy.
That guy.
Yeah, if you're watching, I appreciate you, man, big time. But yeah, no. So that's how I basically got into music, how I got into writing songs and performing out in front of people, and then eventually went to university. Started We Are Parkas with my good friend Owen, who was our lead guitarist but has since left, and my other friend Joe Strauss, and we played. We did the course at university. Where we was kind of like encouraged to form a band on that course. So we sort of formed the band and then played a bunch around Bath and Bristol. And then since then, it's just sort of gotten into this big thing that we now really want to sort of make our career. So it's I care very much about the band and very much about the music that we write. And I'm very glad that it's resulted in me being able to do stuff like this. So yeah, man.
All right, man. Well, keep playing. Don't get cold on us.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, into the next one. This is actually our latest single. So if you go onto our profile on Spotify, this will be the first song that's at the top there, because it's the latest one we've done. And it actually was played 3 weeks in a row by the lovely John Kennedy at Radio X. And if you also want to do a little bit of digging on our social media, there's a video of me and our drummer Joe doing a live reaction to this song being played on Radio X for the first time. I won't spoil it for you. It's very funny. Okay, so just go watch that.
Go check that out.
If you want to see me at my most elated state,
okay.
that's where it is. All right, Friday night. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been waiting all day, waiting all night to stand in line with the people who are just like me. Just like me. Said I've been waiting all day, waiting all night to stand in line with the people who are just like me. Just like me. And I try not to lose myself, but I wanna be somebody else. And tomorrow there'll be stories to tell. Put on your party dress because it's for Friday night. And I've been waiting at the bar, staring at the stars, wondering who you are, wondering if you're just like me, just like me. Said I've been waiting at the bar, just staring at the stars, just wondering who you are, wondering if you're just like me. Ah, you're just like me. And I try not to lose myself, and I wanna be somebody else. Tomorrow there'll be stories to tell. Put on your party dress because it's for Friday night. All the girls look beautiful, all the boys in uniform, all of the bartenders look so sad. Look at the life you could have had now, yeah. And all the girls look beautiful, and all the boys in uniform, all of the people look so free, because they're just like, well, I've been waiting all day, waiting all night, to stand in line for the people who are just like me. They're just like me. They're just like me. They're just like me. Thank you very much.
Caught me again.
Wait.
Thank you guys, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, and that's our latest single. If any of you guys here on the stream with us want to check that out as well, then have a little look. It's a lot different. This one sounds quite Johnny Cash when you play it on the acoustic.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like Johnny Cash on Spotify.
That's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing at all.
yeah, definitely. Cool.
That's really great to when you guys play acoustic. It's a whole nother way of understanding your music.
Definitely, yeah. I get a lot of enjoyment out of like doing our songs acoustically because I'm a big fan. Actually, it's funny that Ronan's on the stream as well, but like, I love folk music outside of like the indie rock genre that like we are Parkas occupies. So I mean, I've done busking for like, as I say, like years and years, all playing on like acoustic guitar. So I think to take like a song that's really quite gritty and distorted and all that sort of stuff and strip it down to like the bare bones is like one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, that's great.
So I love doing these acoustic things. It's like just taking it like the rawest form of just like guitar vocals.
That's it.
Yeah, you can find a new meaning in a lyric with that in that way by stripping it right back.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I agree, man. Yeah, it's weird when I when I do Friday night acoustically. I always feel like Elvis vibes, like Johnny Cash vibes. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know, because I sing it in a lower register. I just feel like so it's strong Elvis energy going through my veins.
The first track reminded me of the Kinks, sort of the way that they used to kind of write a song about a sort of moment, like a real imagery and stuff, and it really reminded lyrically of the Kinks sort of stuff. Would they be an influence?
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. No, the Kinks are big influence for me. Yeah, so I appreciate the comparison there. Ray Davis, genius. Like can't fault him. I think he's one of my faves. Yeah, a lot of people have told us that sounds a lot like. That first tune sounds a lot like Beatles and like Kinks sort of stuff, which it's weird, man. We weren't thinking of that when we were writing it, but then everyone says, "Oh, that sounds like a tune from the '60s." I'm like, no.
And I think with that Kinks sort of vibe, the sort of lyrical style of like Waterloo Sunset and A Dedicated Follower of Fashion, they had loads of songs in that kind of vein where they kind of told a story. They painted pictures with the words, and kind of a scene.
Yeah.
You kind of, I kind of got that with that 30 somethings. But 40 somethings also have short on sides and long on top. So
it's true. It's not narrowed down to just 30 somethings, man. That's very.
To put that out there.
Very. Yeah.
What's next? What do you got for us next? What's next?
Yeah. So I have got. This is a tune that we've written quite recently, actually. Or we've probably got to the band quite recently, and it's one that I think is quite going back to maybe what Ronan was saying with the whole sort of human kindness thing. Right now, it's real hard to like stay upbeat and stay optimistic about stuff. So, and I wrote this one before lockdown, just on the acoustic guitar. I didn't realize it was going to be sort of as, let's say, relevant now as it feels to me, anyway. But yeah, this tune is called Positive, and it goes like this. I wake up in the middle of the morning. It feels so out of place. Then I remember I'm always falling into the moment, raising up my fist every day. I stay P-O-S-T-I-V, stay P-O-S-T. Slap a grin across my mouth, plant the cement, tear it out, and keep your head when waves want you to drown. Slap a grin across my face, attack the things that you can't change, and keep your head, there's no way I'm going to waste. It's easy if you stay P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. I wake up in the middle of the evening, boasting about my battle scars, yeah. Then I remember I'm always falling into the moment, raising up my fist right from the start. And it feels like every day, every night, I feel alright. It feels like every day, every night, I feel alright, alright, alright. Cause when the money is gone and the days are too long, stay P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah, 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 yeah. I wake up with nothing to believe in. I don't know who I'm meant to be. Then I remember I'm always falling into the moment. I say the words and then they set me free. Stay P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah. Now, 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 now. P-O-S-T-I-V-E, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much.
Great track, yeah.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Woo. Gets the juices flowing.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can never sing. Yeah. Yeah, keep going.
Sweet, man. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so this is another new one. It's I wrote it in lockdown again. This is the only one I'm playing tonight that I wrote in lockdown. But we've done it with the whole band now, and it sounds like I've had months and months to think about how it would sound like with all of us together, having like played it on acoustic guitar for like a long time, and it's now like to hear it with everybody, it's like, oh my god, okay, it's good. It's not rubbish. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, it is actually worth playing.
Big reveal worked out.
Excuse me. This one is, yeah, absolutely, yeah. So this one's called Between Our Mouths.
8 months, never-ending days I spent remembering you will never go away. Daylight is ascending, pray I keep remembering this is where I need to stay. Footsteps coming closer, thought I was supposed to know just how to read your mind. Voices stop the talking, choices made as it stops you walk again. This never-ending line. I never let my fire go out. Saw the flames in the sacred space between our mouths. I never let my fire go out. Saw the flames in the sacred space between our mouths. And every second seems the same. A little pleasure soaks in pain. Oceans in between us, though our mistakes to the cleaner show me there's nothing left to learn. Tower blocks collapsing as I start relapsing, and I don't wanna wait my turn. I don't wanna wait, 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 I don't wanna wait. No, I don't wanna wait, no, I don't wanna wait, no. I never let my fire blow out. Saw the flames in the sacred space between our mouths. I never let my fire go out. Saw the flames in the sacred space between our mouths. And every second seems the same. A little pleasure soaks in pain. And every second seems the same. We'll never burn this bright again. And every second seems so pure. No, I couldn't ask for more. And though I do not know just what's in store, I'm still coming round, coming round, coming round, coming round, coming round, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming round. Again. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah.
It's so nice to get that sound effects. I've heard it like 3 times now, and it's like, for me.
Yeah, I know. We know it's not real, but it still works. It still works.
It's what?
The most applause I've had in months. Like, anyway, it's good.
Great track.
I thought it was those guys behind you, John, in your house.
That's right. That's right. That's my house.
Big family.
Exactly. Irish family. I'm half Irish, so that's my Irish half of the family there.
That's the half there, yeah.
Exactly. They
we know it's the lower half then.
All these mad little links that have come from this stream tonight, like me going on holiday in Croyd, you both being half Irish.
Exmouth.
Like, it was meant to be,
Yeah.
man. Ooh, like,
Connection. It's the web.
Exactly, yeah.
It's the web we all
Hey.
live.
We're related.
Whoa!
So, Kitty, how you doing out there? Kitty, you all right?
All good.
Sorry, we ran over a little bit tonight, but we're just having so much fun and so much great music. It's hard to slow it down tonight.
No rush at all. I'm here. I've got nowhere else to go.
That's true. That's true. We're all trapped inside.
I only have one more to play, Kitty. I'm really looking forward to your set.
No more. We want more.
Yeah.
I mean, because again, like, I haven't played like acoustic gigs in a long time. Like, it's sort of like you think, oh man, can I still play these songs with just chords? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just the singer. Like, if you watch me on stage, I just sing. I don't usually have a guitar with me.
Okay.
And now I've got this like wooden object that I have to play as well. It's like, how does this work? Like, do you know what I mean?
Nice. You seem to remember it, so you're doing okay. Definitely doing better than okay.
Yeah. Today's been one of the good days.
Someone on the social has said, "A shout out to myself and Hannah, please." Are you allowed to shout out to yourself? Is that
Maybe they will ask.
Is it Jordan?
Jordan, yeah.
Hi, Jordan. I think the guy's name is Jordan. So yes, Jordan, big up yourself. Big up Hannah. I don't know you, but big up yourself.
There we go. All right, Jordan. Thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone. Appreciate the support, and send more comments and check out everybody. Follow everybody. This is a big deal, as you guys all know. Loving music. Click follow. Click everything. The robots love that. I don't know. The robots are taking over. So they need that kind of.
As well, mate. The organisation is a big part of it, man, and I really appreciate. I'm sure we all appreciate, like, you know, the platform and everything.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm
This is amazing. Yeah. Well said. Well said. Well said. Well done, floating hands. Well done, floating hands.
All right.
They call him Gareth Floating Hands Vinci.
Okay, let's get.
He's really small, but his hands are massive.
Right. Yeah. Last one. Yeah. Thank you guys as well for listening. Appreciate
No, thank you. Great set. Really enjoyed it.
Big up, yeah, and looking forward to Kitty up next. But yeah, this last one is we always finish on this tune when we play like live. By the way, if anyone is in the southwest area, we're playing a gig at Moles on Friday night alongside a band called Carabella, and there are some tables free upstairs still, so you can still get tickets for that if you are in the southwest. If you guys fancy traveling down from Croydon, don't know anything about that, but that would be sick. Bring that Devon energy. But yeah, this one's called Penny Drop. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll be back again very soon. That's
Goodbye to my heavy chains, I'm leaving you behind. Goodbye to my heavy chains, I'm ready to unwind. I'd rather be left in the rain with a higher state of mind. I'd rather be left in the rain with a higher state of mind. When will I wake up in familiar surroundings and start to hear the voice of reason when your heart is pounding? When will I eat my words to save myself from drowning? Start to hear the penny drop when your heart is pounding. Higher and high, higher and high. I'm leaving you for now. Goodbye to my only friends. You never let me down. I'd rather be left in the rain with a higher state of mind. I'd rather be left in the rain with a higher state of mind. When will I wake up in familiar surroundings? It's hard to hear the voice of reason when your heart is pounding. When will I eat my words to save myself from drowning? It's hard to hear the penny dropping when your heart is pounding. When will I wake up in familiar surroundings? It's hard to hear the voice of reason when your heart is pounding. When will I eat my words to save myself from drowning? It's hard to hear the penny dropping when your heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. Pounding higher and high, higher and higher, and my heart is pounding. When will I wake up in familiar surroundings? It's hard to hear the voice of reason when your heart is pounding. When will I eat my words to save myself from drowning? It's hard to hear the penny dropping when your heart is pounding. When will I wake up in familiar surroundings? It's hard to hear the voice of reason when your heart is pounding. When will I eat my words to save myself from drowning? It's hard to hear the penny dropping when your heart is pounding. When will I wake up in familiar surroundings? It's hard to hear the voice of reason when your heart is pounding. When will I eat my words to save myself from drowning? It's hard to hear the penny dropping when your heart is pounding.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
That was stuck in my head.
Yeah, I got the sound effect. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I can give you that track and you can just play it.
That is catchy as fuck.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's not going anywhere for a while, that one.
Yeah. I tell you what, when we wrote the chorus for it, we were like, right, let's just milk this for as much as possible. Like, just repeat, and then maybe it'll stick in people's heads for a little bit longer. So,
it's working.
Great set. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
So what is the rest of your, what you can see going forward? What's on your radar?
Right now, we're doing a lot of demoing and a lot of I suppose writing. To be honest, like just getting new tunes down and trying to accept somewhat like unwantingly that live gigs are like maybe not going to be a thing for like at least till the end of the year. We're just really focusing on getting the best possible songs we can like down and like get the basis of recordings down and stuff like that. And And yeah, just keeping our name out there through like doing stuff like this, and obviously when we can gig and it's safe, like make sure we can get in venues and just sort of when we are in there, just show people what we got. And yeah, I think what I'm most excited about at the moment with the band is the new stuff that we're writing, like that positive tune between our mouths. As I say, like I've had them for a long time, and they've just been being played on this guitar, and to hear them like with a full band, and then imagine like, wow, it sounds this good with just us in the rehearsal.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
50 people.
Yeah, well,
so
let us know when you're in town. We'd love to see the whole band. It's gonna be great.
100%. Yeah, no, we'll do. We have a standing date with the Fiddler's Elbow that was meant to be the 30th of October, but that's unfortunately gone by the wayside. But yeah, no, we are going to be back there very soon, and we are actually doing for anyone. If you don't, we don't even have to come to Camden for you to come and see us, because we're doing a live stream gig that we recorded at Factory Studios in Bristol the other day. That has basically got the entire set that we would have done at Fiddler's Elbow on the 30th. You know, recorded, very nice, socially distanced environment, and that'll be a video that's coming out soon. So,
let us know. We'll put it up on the site when you have it. Let us know.
Oh, that'd be amazing, man. Yeah. Thank you so much. I will definitely send it your way, 100%.
Okay. Well, thanks for that very much. Thanks very much. Good job. Excellent set.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Enjoyed that. Thank you.
Okay, Kitty.
Hello.
How you doing out there?
Good. I'm really worried I'm about to completely kill the mood. Sorry, guys.
No, it's good. It's good. You take us wherever you want us. We're ready. We're like passengers here.
Okay. I'll trust you.
Yeah.
I'm with my keys. Yeah, so I sing kind of quite sad songs, usually about failed relationships, you know, all the emotions pulling on the heartstrings.
Right, okay.
But this first song is called Always on My Mind, and it's about that kind of comfort blanket relationship.
Maybe it's your arms that my mind wanders back to. Maybe it's your arms around my body, 'cause I know how much you love my body. Maybe it's the dark, I never liked the dark, but your arms pulling me and sharing our sins that leads me back to us. Turning the lights off, 'cause there's something in easy that's giving me safety. There's something in you that's still got a hold on me. Don't know if I love you, don't know if I'm lonely, just know that I want you, told me. Don't know if you're mine, don't know if it's time to cut other ties away from you. Is it the comfort we crave in our silence? Despite all the odds, we prove timeless. Just being with you fills the quiet. No versions of us being heightened, and I know you'll never give up on me, and I use that to the nth degree to validate, to compensate for the days that I don't feel like me. Subdued you to the glue which I've attached the strings I put, and I know that it's not fair on you to tighten and undo, but there's something in easy that's giving me safety. There's something in you that's still got
lay hold on me. Don't know if I love you, don't know if I'm lonely, just know that I want you to hold me. Don't know if you're mine, don't know if it's time to cut all the ties away from you. 'Cause you're on my mind all the time. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Playing with your mind again. Got me on my mind again. You've been on my mind again. You've been on my mind. Playing with your mind again. Got me on my mind again. You've been on my mind again. You're always on my mind.
Oh, I've lost you.
That's okay. He's so quiet. I had to turn everything off. I had to turn it back on again. Sorry, my delirium here.
Oh, sorry.
That's a beautiful song. That's what I said.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
How'd you get into singing?
I actually trained in musical theatre, which is quite rogue. And then I was songwriting throughout all of that, and then I kind of finished my training and did a complete 180 and went into writing and just doing my own thing.
Right. What was the spark?
Complete waste of training.
Well, hopefully not. I mean, where they teach you, your training teach you how to move and how to project and how to have emotion on stage, all this kind of stuff. That's useful.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes.
There's still a lot of singers who get up and play. They just stand there and play. I mean, they're great musicians, but they just stand there.
Awkwardly,
mannequins.
yeah. Well, you've not really seen me live yet. I'm behind a computer, so I've probably got a good advantage here from this point.
What kind of music do you like?
I like a huge mix. I feel like I need to go and educate myself after today's live stream. Everyone's influences have been going over my head, so it's a big lesson. But I kind of grew up on a lot of jazz, and now I'm into a lot more kind of pop, I guess, and R&B influences. Just kind of quirky sounds. People like Jessie Reyez. Lyrics. I'm big one for lyrics. So anyone with quite interesting lyrics, I'm into.
Okay. Nice.
Yes. Another song?
Yes, please.
Okay, here we go. So this song I've actually just released. It's called Bad Boy, and you can stream it everywhere now. Quick little segue. It's a middle finger to all of those ex-boyfriends, the bad ex-boyfriends that keep trying to crawl back. You've been preaching your broken heart to me when you walked away. Crying about the bad boy you've been, now you're begging me to stay. Expect me to open my arms willingly, save you my heart forgivingly, love you unconditionally. But I'm better than a bad boy, smarter than your painted words, the truth you call. I'm better than a bad boy, stronger when you doubt my worth, better than a bad boy. So don't you cry for me. I heard you wasting all your tears on me, Tired of listening to the way you cry for me. I wonder why you're wasting all your tears on me, I checked out, I switched off, and I'm not looking back. Now there's nobody there holding my hand, pulling me down. Thought that
that I'd understand, that I'd run on demand, that I needed you around when you could walk away so willingly, forget my heart so easily, love me so conditionally. But I'm better than a bad boy, smarter than your painted words, the truth you call. I'm better than a bad boy, stronger when you doubt my word, better than a bad boy. So don't you cry for me, cry for me. I heard you wasting all your tears on me, your tears on me. Tired of listening to the way you cry for me, cry for me. I wonder why you're wasting all your tears on me, your tears on me. I checked out, I switched off, and I'm not looking back. Gone are the days feeling lost in your gaze. I'm better than that. Gone are the days blind-eyed to your ways. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. So don't you cry for me, cry for me. I heard you wasting all your tears on me, your tears on me. Tired of listening to the way you cry for me, cry for me. I wonder why you're wasting all your tears on me, your tears on me. I checked out, I switched off, and I'm not looking back.
Biggest round of applause I have ever had to date. Thank you very much.
Beautiful styling. How do you when you sing songs like that? How do you figure out where to make all those different moves? Like, what goes on? I have no idea how you can do such a thing.
Don't really know either. I think I mess around and then I hear something that I like and I'm like, oh, that can stay. And then if I don't forget it, it stays in the mix.
Right.
Yeah. That's it. That's all the skill that you need.
What artists do you really like? Like, who are your kind of influences?
Like current ones. It's a really weird question because I think like styling wise and singing wise, I grew up on a lot of kind of Etta James and Nina Simone, and then after that it was just people like Kate Nash and Lily Allen, who I liked them more from a lyrical side, and I liked their kind of feminist attitude, girl boss attitude. Yeah, so I guess that's where it stemmed from. I take a bad relationship and then I try and pretend that I'm empowered by it.
Right. That's good. Learning takes you forward, right?
Yeah, it's all lies. Secretly, I'm crying inside. I'm joking. I promise.
Good.
I promise it's a joke. No. Crack on. Would you like another song?
Yeah, we'd love another song.
I wrote this song actually about my I wrote it during lockdown. It's another lockdown song. I wrote it kind of about my dad, who's someone that works very hard for other people and often forgets to look after himself. So I thought I'd try and tie it in with the kind of key workers, and it's just a reminder to check in with yourself and that it's okay to put yourself first sometimes. It's called Yellow Lines.
If it would save your life, I'd paint this house in yellow lights, stand behind and let each day pass by. I close the door and lock it twice. I learn these walls get lost inside. I'd give up the light and soak in the night. But you have a heart for somebody else. You have a heart that won't stop for yourself. Do you look down when you place your step? I'm scared you're walking too close to the edge. Would you slow down to catch your breath? Do it for me, if not for yourself. Do you look down when you place your step? I'm scared you're walking too close to the edge. Would you slow down to catch your breath? Do it for me, if not for yourself. If it would save your life, I'd write and post my last invite. I'd welcome and lonely, take it by the hand, I'd let it get to know me. I'd settle my fears, trade all these tears, no terms and exceptions. I'd sell them for years, add to your collection. But you have a heart for somebody else. You have a heart that won't stop for yourself. Do you look down when you place your step? I'm scared you're walking too close to the edge. Would you slow down to catch your breath? Do it for me, if not for yourself. Do you look down when you place your step? I'm scared you're walking too close to the edge. Would you slow down to catch your breath? Do it for me, if not for yourself. It's hurting me watching you. Would you stop and review? Overtime, overdrive, running up for no fuel. Would you stand at the front of the queue? Would you put yourself first if it wasn't for you? Do you look down when you place your step? I'm scared you're walking too close to the edge. Would you slow down to catch your breath? Do it for me, if not for yourself. Do you look down when you place your step? I'm scared you're walking too close to the edge. Would you slow down to catch your breath? Do it for me, if not for yourself.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Can I ask a question? You say when you played live, you're behind a computer. So do these have like samples and like other electronic arrangements around them, the songs? Because they're beautiful as they are.
Yeah.
Do you also record them like this, or how do they live? It feels like they could have two lives.
Yeah, all of my released stuff is it's like a lot more produced, a lot more kind of poppy. I've actually taken a lot of stuff down to kind of re-release. So check it out. I released a song on Friday, and then I've got a few more releases coming in the next couple of months. But yeah, it's all produced. But I do actually play a lot of my gigs quite stripped back. So yeah, a lot of them are just me. but I do have a band on a good day.
The songs are beautiful, though. I mean,
Really beautiful.
Like
Thanks.
there's actually a St Pancras Old Church. There's Freya Ridings live at St Pancras Old Church, which is beautiful. It's just her stripped back with the piano, and it really works. I'd love to hear
She's
you
amazing.
in that venue. Love to hear you in that venue with that sort of vibe, because it could work.
The atmosphere.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Fletcher's lost it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just.
You're right. You're right, dude.
Yeah.
Is he on mushrooms or something?
Is it mushrooms?
Yeah.
Probably.
No, carry on. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So it's no, I just thought that was really nice. The songs
Yeah,
are great.
really beautiful.
I'd be interested to hear them with the full arrangements. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, quite different actually.
That was all.
It's okay. You guys can ask questions. Don't be shy. Your mic's
I
off.
don't have a question.
Hear you.
Aaron, we can't hear it.
Stupid.
When
Floating hands. Turn the mics on.
play the piano. Oh, sorry, did I?
I love the hand up.
Hang on. Dennis the Menace has got a question.
Charades. How many words?
So, 2 words.
Is it a film?
Syllables.
Yeah, 3 words.
Sounds like. Sounds like. Have you moved his mic, John?
I don't think so.
Still can't hear him. No.
Nope. No,
Wish I was better at this game.
that's okay.
Floating hands.
They'll fix it. He'll ask a question later. Play some more for his kid before we all fall asleep. Actually, I won't fall asleep. I'm like all pumped up now. We'll go to sleep till like 5 in the morning now.
Yeah, I did warn you. This song is about a guy that I was dating who was quite intense, and I tried to slow it down because it was quite intense. And then a week later, he came round saying that he thought I was more into him than he was into me.
Oops.
And I was like, are you fucking sure? And got really bitter about it and wrote a song. Are we allowed to swear? Sorry.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Love it. This is called Saying Grace. You've shrunk me to a sentence in your mind, moved it out of time, no context on my side. How you fallen in between the lines. My wasted breath compressed the words unsaid, thrown away, panic-led, replaced it with the fear inside your head. And I won't call it heavy-hearted, but I'll defend what you've disregarded. Coined a version of me that I've never seen before. Oh, I know I'll be the one that got away from your mistakes. I know I'll be the one that's saying grace to a quick escape. So put the frame round me, keep your hands clean, and get out of jail free. Guns ablaze, point the blame, light the gas, I'll start the flames. That you'll wish for rain, 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 rain. Two steps back from our first kiss, only the unknown is where we coexist. I know exactly how we got to this, holding your branch of bitter olives. I would have sat back and watched you leave if you had just untied the blame from my sleeve. But I can't let it go lightly, the weight that's so tightly attached to your belief. And I won't call it heavy-hearted when I can laugh out this fire you've started. I talked myself in while you told yourself to leave. Oh, I know I'll be the one that got away from your mistakes. I know I'll be the one that's saying grace to a quick escape. So put the frame round me, keep your hands clean, and get out of jail free.
Guns ablaze, point the blame, light the gas, I'll start the flames. You wish for rain, 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 rain. Or maybe I hit the trigger in you. Deja vu of falling too soon. Gave you the words that you needed to hear. And I'll take the fall to all of your fears. So put the frame round me, keep your hands clean, and get out of jail free. Guns ablaze, point the blame, light the gas, I'll start the flames. And you wish for rain, 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 rain. You wish for rain. You wish for rain, rain.
Beautiful.
So bitter. Thanks.
Nothing's wasted, at least.
Smashed it. Smashed it.
Yeah.
I love
That's where I got all my good
the
content
endings. That
from.
one was great. Sorry, just the final little note on the.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
So, Kitty, where are you from originally?
Sorry. I'm from Kent. I grew up in Kent, so I'm here at the moment. Yeah, quite liking it. I'm such like a diehard London fan, but now I've been back for a while in Kent. I'm loving it, but I kind of think it's because I'm not missing out on anything at the moment.
Right. You'd feel
I'm
bad if
enjoying
there's something
the calm.
amazing going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd miss London if there was a lot going on.
Whereabouts in London?
Clapham area.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
a lot going on there. There's always a lot going on there.
Yeah, busy. It's busy now. Yeah. So
When
staying
you're in London,
away.
do you go to the jazz club sometime?
I do. What, like Ronnie Scott's kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Oh, God, it's so weird though, isn't it? feel like I haven't been out in so long, so I feel like no, but yes, when I'm in London,
Right.
I try and get out of it. Try and get out, see some live music. I'll definitely
When there's
be
not a killer
coming
virus
to
on the loose.
Right.
yeah, when there's not a pandemic. But I'll
That's
definitely try and
Ronnie's
come
is one of my
come
favorite
and
places.
See some of
It's
you
like
guys.
yeah, it's like the greatest place.
Where was that? Sorry.
Ronnie Scott's.
Oh yes, yeah. Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, live
So lucky to
music.
see. Yeah. That place has a lot.
My dad's been there quite a few times because he used to live in Croydon. He's told me all these like mad stories about him seeing like jazz artists. I've never managed to get there myself, but I've heard like obviously he's told me some really cool things. So I think something I have to try and hopefully maybe before the end of the year if things improve.
I'll take you. I'm a member there. I'll take you guys there. That place, I love that place.
Oh yeah, please, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Really great. I saw.
Okay.
I was actually thinking while you were singing, I saw Cassandra Wilson play there. She was just phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to get back out and see some music.
Yeah, all of us.
Been too long.
Cool.
Been far
This has been
too
great.
long.
This though, this has been brilliant.
Yeah, it's been well nice tonight, man. It's been good vibes, you know.
We're all kind of like in
Been
one
good. Been
virtual
good.
shed together.
Yeah.
Yeah, networking too, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true.
Here's my card.
You know,
Here's my.
yeah. I like at actual gigs though. It's like a bit. I don't know. I feel slightly not rude, but almost like, oh, can you follow our band on Facebook? I know you've seen us play, blah. But now it's like,
Yeah.
you know, we're all sat on this call, and it's something like, you know, it'd be like, oh, you know, I feel like I've got to know you all a bit, and it's like it's
We're
a
all
bit
mates
less
now.
awkward, like than going up to
Here's the business.
Let me scan the QR code. Hang on a minute.
That QR code. Give me the QR code again.
Well, we can't get
It's
close
nice though,
enough to
not
have
just
it.
playing to a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry,
Yeah, you're
Exactly.
just keep speaking over people though. That is the one thing.
Yeah, it's a bit of lag.
I promise I don't interrupt this much normally.
I think every.
Okay. Well, Kitty, keep playing for us. Give us some more music. You got more for us?
Okay,
Yeah.
shall I close up? Give you one last song.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got really deep. Sorry, it was so fun,
okay.
and I've got really
no,
deep
it's
with
good.
all of them.
It's
This
This
you
is
said
no
earlier.
exception.
This is the lamb kebab at the end of the night. This is what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the kebab shop.
We're all a few bevs in now. This one's called "I Kissed You Politely," and it is about kind of I'm getting really deep. It's about like a kind of manipulative relationship, and it was written not only from my experiences but from experiences of other women and my friends and just the general maybe Me Too movement. And it's kind of about having the strength to be able to say no where you can. It's called "I Kissed You Politely." It's so deep, sorry. I'll leave after this.
I used to care how your tongue runs free with my name on the backseat. Stripped of my privacy, you ripped off the sheets I sleep beneath the night. Analyze, vandalize the memories that shudder in my mind. I'm rewind, conscious of what you see. Got to stay in line with the eyes judging me. You've been running round, running your mouth, talking loud if I amount to your love. Throw away your pennies, your 2 cents on all of my history, but you don't let me off the leash, still trying to play for keeps. Do you crave the control of me? You sabotage my ego if I try to leave you. Say you'll find another girl to renew all of your fantasies, while I'm trapped behind the bars of your strategies. You've been running round, running your mouth, talking loud if I amount to your love. And I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely. I wish I knew then what I know now. When I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely. I wish I knew then what I know now. When I kissed you politely, I wish I knew then what I know now. Wish I knew how I could have chosen myself, forgotten everyone else. 'Cause you've been running round, running your mouth, talking loud if I amount to your love. And I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely. I wish I knew then what I know now. When I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely. I wish I knew then what I know now. When I kissed you politely. Save a fragile ego, fake it for the late show. Never taught her how to say no, to put herself before Romeo. And you'll find a way to discredit her name, claim and ingrain that she's part of the blame. Catch-22, it's still under review, chained to a label you don't get to choose. And I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely. I wish I knew then what I know now. When I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely. I wish I knew then what I know now. When I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely, I kissed you politely. I wish I knew then what I know now. When I kissed you politely.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bit of girl
Beautiful.
power to finish with.
Beautiful, absolutely.
That was amazing, man. That was fantastic.
Yeah,
really like
good.
that.
We're a bit male heavy here, so
Good, you and Ella keeping it real.
yeah.
It's good.
Go on, girl.
That was
Thanks
sick.
so much
Really,
for having
the
us.
lyrics
It's
were
been
great.
so much fun.
Yeah, it's been a great evening. This is definitely one of my favorite shows. Just good vibe and all different kinds of music. That's why we do this stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. Man, really enjoyed it, mate.
We should get
Really,
together in
really enjoyed it.
person.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If there's any, I will
Gigs
like
together.
all your pages on Facebook, and like if I'm ever in London for like you guys at the bottom, and then Exeter area or like Devon for you guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, you guys know where I'm in. I'm in Camden, so that's easy. That's easy.
We'll hit each other up for future gigs. Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll be in it.
We're gonna. I think
again
next
next year.
we'll,
So.
yeah, we're starting to promote some gigs, so we'll definitely be in contact with you guys because
That's exciting.
Exciting stuff.
yeah.
Yes,
Well,
please have us again.
the hard part, as you guys know really well, is that when you go to a gig, you have to bring the fans, and that's like a big burden on the musicians because you guys should just be making music and not like doing all the marketing and hustling and all this stuff. So we're trying to build an audience here in Camden that just wants to hear new music, and they just love new music, and they don't need to be fans because they haven't heard it yet. So that's what we're trying to bring to the gigs.
That's brilliant.
So
That's what
that's
venues
my
should
mission.
be.
Can I just real quick? I just want to get what was your Facebook name, Ronan?
If you go to most of the stuff I played tonight was brand new zeros.
Brand new zero.
Thank you.
Or Ronan MacManus music is some other stuff. So it's but brand new zeros is the kind of the new stuff, the band stuff I'm doing.
Banging. Just liked it there, man. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna search you guys in a sec.
Cool. Hey, well, guys. Also, we have cool Camden T-shirts for you guys. So please make sure we have your address and sizes, and we'll get those off on the post.
Yeah.
Size is going up in lockdown. Lockdown happens again.
Well, they're stretchy. They stretch the shirt, so it's like got a little.
I went straight for 4 larges for us guys. I went straight for 4 larges. I was like, play it safe.
Nice. And then also, please let any of your other band friends send them our way if they want to get on the stream. We'd love to have more new music and even old music.
Absolutely.
We'll take it all. We're open to everything.
Yeah, I do.
A lot of bands
I
in
do a
Bristol
show.
will be up for it, man.
I do a show on the thing called Switchbox TV, and I'd love to have you guys on. I interview bands and stuff, so I'd love to have all you guys on. So if you check out Switchbox TV, there's a thing called the Need to Know Music Show. I do that. So I'd love to interview everybody from sort of up and coming to sort of famous people. So that's the idea. So I want to try. The idea is that we're creating a platform for people to tell the story. So
awesome, man.
Cool.
So yeah,
I love
I'd
it.
love to have you guys
We
on.
can link.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah,
Well, thank you guys so much.
Just a
It's,
Zoom chat, basically.
So this is one of my favorite shows and also one of our longest. So we did just over 3 hours. So that's been great.
Floating hand approved.
Yeah.
Floating hand approved.
Floating hand.
Lots of good comments.
camera,
So
floating
check all the comments. Say hello to all your fans who've popped in and said hello. Yeah. That's great.
Nice one, John. Thank you, mate, for organising
so
stuff.
much for
And we'll see you
having
soon.
Thanks,
So
guys.
See you later, guys. Best up.
Cheers.
Stay safe.
And actually,
Nice
I'm
to
super
meet you guys.
tempted to play the Shake the Geek Breathe on My Own as a way out. So I'm gonna play that.
Go on. Go
Because
on.
it's there. It's like it's just sitting there waiting to be clicked again.
Good luck to Ella. Good luck, Ella, with your operation.
Oh, yeah. Good luck, Ella, with
Yeah,
your
good luck.
operation,
Good
man.
luck.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys.
Don't leave,
Good night,
leave
everybody.
your voice where it is.
We listen to your music
Night,
to
John.
get
See
me
you in a
through,
bit, mate.
guys.
Take it easy, guys. God bless. See you in a bit.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you 'cause we make a perfect whole, but I I will still be breathing when I'm alone. And when I play it solo, I like my song. But I can't help but smile when you sing along. But it's my life, I won't hide. Not taking the backseat, I'm standing on my feet. I love you 'cause we make a perfect whole. We got matching tones, but when you're not on the phone, I will breathe on my own. Say today I'm going away 'cause I like to keep you guessing on fire and away. Just one way, just my way to live. Would you be sad? You I'm not waiting for you. Coffee as my state of mind. I'll find my passion, but at the end of the day, our love will be home and will hold us when we're sleeping. I love you 'cause you make your perfect whole. But I will still be breathing when I'm alone. When I play it solo, I write my song. But I can't help but smile when you sing along. I will breathe on my own. We both have our different dreams, never loud or under. Minding the light we make, the power we have only works when we both shining. I love you 'cause you make your perfect whole. But I will still be breathing when I'm alone. When I play it solo, I write my song. But I can't help but smile when you sing along. And that's my life, I won't hide. Not taking the backseat, standing on my feet. I love you 'cause you make your perfect whole. We got nothing to do, not on the phone. I will breathe on my own. Say today I'm going away 'cause I like to keep you guessing and I'll find a way. Just one way, just my way, just one way, just my way, just one way. I love you 'cause you need